Oh shit. We look like we're on a TV show. Hello everyone. Thank you all for tuning in to the reading. We have me, Nexo, otherwise known as Dr. Quintari Shakir, and
me, Step Marcus, birth name Polia.
Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. We're gonna have a really, really great show tonight. We're doing the Halloween special. We're gonna do live psychic readings. We will be doing the super chat, but we're gonna have a special method for doing the super chat. So the method that we're going to do the super chat by is I'm going to have you all call in via the phone. And so when you put it, basically, if you donate $5, you'll be on the phone for 3 minutes. And if you donate $10, you'll be on the phone for 6 minutes. And you'll basically call in to the number, and then in the super chat, leave your phone number in it. Leave the last 4 digits of your phone number. So let me explain again. I'm going to do a live call. Yes, she is gorgeous. I'm gonna do live calls tonight, and super chat is via live calls. Okay, so we're doing super chat via live calls. So you'll call in, all right, and then you'll donate via the super chat and put the last 4 digits of your phone number into the super chat, and then I'm going to select you. Okay, so basically we're gonna do the live calls tonight. We're also gonna do celebrity readings, but first, before we get into that shit, I gotta go with the sermon. Okay, so today's sermon is a pure freestyle. Okay. And jump in if you got some extra shit to say.
All right.
First of all, make sure that y'all vote in the November 6th elections. Okay? Make sure that you vote in the November 6th elections. There's no way that this institution that I'm trying to build as a media activist place cannot educate and try to reinforce the value of voting and the tremendous impact that voting has had. If it weren't for your ancestors getting their asses whooped during the Million Man March, getting foot shoved up their ass and water hose down, Rottweilers sicked on their ankles, you would not be able to look at me on YouTube. Bitch, you still be in chains. So, with that being said, shout outs to all the ancestors. Hit the skull emoji for the ancestors. Now,
can we also do like Black Power Fist for the ancestors?
Absolutely.
All right. Black Power. All right.
Yeah, Black Power fisted out. So, we're talking about weak limbs. All right, weak limbs. So let's imagine the black community as a tree. We got some weak limbs in this motherfucker. All right. So the black community, we are firmly rooted into the United States social system. We done built this shit from the ground up, but we don't vote. Well, we actually do vote. We vote more than the average person does. I think someone cited the statistic as being a little over 50%. It's like 56, which is about 6 percentage points higher than the national average. So black people typically vote more frequently than other people do. And in addition to that, we know that it's black women's votes, that particular voting block, that determines if a Democrat will win or not. In addition to that, white women, over 40% of white women, over 50% of white women voted for Donald Trump, and about 46% of them voted for Hillary Clinton. Black women overwhelmingly supported Hillary Clinton at 96%. Okay? So when we're thinking about the Democratic governor in Alabama, it was black women that was overwhelmingly, the support for that. So when I look at the demographics on my channel, according to my YouTube demographics, 88% of my audience is female. It is my assumption that the majority of those people are black women. So shout outs to the black women that are continuing to vote. Shout outs to y'all motherfucking ancestors. But we got to take some bitches out. We got to take some motherfuckers out of the community that are not voting, that are not using the fullness of their power. What you will not get on this thing and do is ask me a question about what is your life purpose, what is your destiny, and what do your ancestors have to say if your motherfucking ass can't vote? How the fuck are you going to fulfill your destiny if there are no politicians opening up the roads to make it legal for you to fulfill the destiny or to make it profitable for you? Politicians are calculating and strategizing your demise at all times. And I think that it's important to remember that you cannot be a weak limb, because we need all the branches on the tree to thrive. Okay, we need all the branches on the tree to grow. We need all the branches on the tree to blossom. And we need to prune the tree when we have dead limbs. So people that are politically apathetic need to be excommunicated from the Black Spectrum Network community, because you're only going to slow us down and hinder us from our mission. Black Spectrum Network is not for you if you are politically apathetic. You will not have a voice here. You will not have any sort of representation. You will not be honored. In the words of Lil Duval, I ain't got time to go back and forth with you niggas. So, let's cut out the niggatry and stop being politically apathetic. It ain't helping us get anywhere. So at the end of the day, my friend Danielle sent me this because earlier this morning, someone said that certain things were an illusion. Certain things that happen in society were an illusion. Okay, so I wondered if this was an illusion. So in Texas, there are 19 black women running for judges in Houston, Texas. None of them are running against one another. And I'm wondering if that's an illusion. I'm wondering if the powers that be, the Illuminati, y'all conspiracy, these other dark energies that y'all can't even fucking name, y'all just continue to say vague ass shit like the powers that be, the higher powers, the collective force, the Illuminati. Bitch, I'm part of the Illuminati, and I want to let y'all know I got membership into the Illuminati yesterday, and I'm an informant for the Illuminati. I go to the FBI every motherfucking day and snitch on y'all and tell them, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go out here and get these niggas to vote. You know, I'm part of the Illuminati, and I just want to say that. So I also want to let you all know that those 19 black women that are running in Houston, Texas, are also part of the Illuminati as well. So don't go out and vote. Don't help those black women that came from fucking nothing, whose ancestors got they asses whooped, and they chose to go and get law degrees and do something with themselves, do something for themselves. Don't help them fulfill their destiny. Don't do it. It's all an illusion. And I'm here to let you know it's an illusion because I'm president of the Illuminati Club. All right. So I'm just letting y'all know that right now.
Did you get your card in the mail? Your Illuminati card?
Mm-hmm. You get yours?
Tomorrow.
You getting it tomorrow? Mm-hmm. You joining?
I'm joining. You referred me, so, refer a friend, yep.
And so when I referred her, we got a 10%, we get 10% discounts at Walmart.
Everywhere, actually, but we're not supposed to tell y'all that.
And we get free Black and Miles at the gas station. All right? Because I ain't never seen benefits like this. Baby, if you want to living your best life, don't vote, bitch. You can continue to live your best life. Now, earlier I asked a lot of the weak limbs on my channel, who in the hell? I asked a lot of the weak limbs in my channel, why was it that Alabama had a Democratic governor? And how did the powers that be keep things the way that they are? Okay? Because if the powers that be wanted things the way that they are, we would have more child molesters in office. But we don't. I guess not. Some people also said that the Rothschild runs the executive branch of the U.S. government. I don't know where the fuck they got that information from. There are so many damn facts and shit that I just have questions about, but whatever. I'm not going back and forth with you niggas because I sat down with the Rothschilds yesterday and they donated $10 million to Black Spectrum Network. So we finna go and we finna do a movie. The movie is Nigga Panther. So as Nigga Panther, I'm just letting y'all know that my movie is going to be called Nigga Conda, where it's about, there's this island where niggas live and they vote. And it's niggas that don't vote trying to kill the niggas that vote. Okay? Nigga Conda. Make sure that y'all go out. It's in theaters next week. Okay? Nigga Conda.
I heard Gabriel.
Nigga Conda forever.
Nigga Conda. So, all things being said, I would love for you all to go out and vote on November the 6th, but you're probably not going to go out and vote because it's all an illusion. None of it is real, okay? Remember that. Your ancestors getting their asses beat, all an illusion. Slavery.
The dogs that they sicked on them, an illusion. That footage of the fire hoses, illusion.
Mm-hmm. Rosa Parks sitting at the back of the bus. You know that bitch was driving the bus. She wasn't sitting at the back. That shit was fake as fuck.
Illusion.
No. But y'all want to talk about corruption. Y'all want to talk about how the voting system is corrupt, but then you also know that the prison system is corrupt. Walmart is corrupt. Bitch, YouTube is corrupt. Motherfuckers talking about they anarchists and y'all hoes use Facebook when Facebook is responsible for the reason Donald Trump is in office. Facebook promoted fake news and emboldened ignorant white people. And when I call them ignorant, I'm talking about they are ahistorical. They don't know shit about history, just like y'all niggas. So, with that being said, if you're on YouTube right now and you're enjoying me, thank this corrupt-ass platform because we're in a corrupt-ass country. So what the fuck else did you expect? Just because some shit is corrupt doesn't mean that you stop participating in it. Just because your mama beat your ass and she cussed you out don't mean that you stop loving her and that you don't continue, you stop trying. See, I can only imagine if Marc is Garvey. Now y'all niggas want me to do readings on Marcus Garvey, but I can only imagine if Marcus Garvey said, you know what, screw it. I can only imagine Marcus Garvey said, you know what, I'ma lay in my bed and fuck my wife and be fat, black, and ugly like W.E.B. Du Bois said about me. Because he did say that about him. Did you know that, bitch? But anyway.
I thought that was said about Biggie. I did not know that was about Marcus Garvey.
Who said that about Biggie?
Didn't Tupac say that about Biggie?
Bitch, that was probably Suge Knight.
Possibly.
Suge Knight said that when his ass was going to jail. Suge Knight gonna be up in there conjuring up Biggie's soul, doing all types of voodoo, trying to get the fuck out of there. He's like, shit, we're gonna vacate this sentence early.
When he sentenced to life?
But what did he do?
He ran over somebody on camera.
Man, a lot of y'all motherfuckers need to get sentenced to life for not voting. But anyway, that being said, I can understand that y'all don't want to vote because just know two things. When a motherfucker say that they don't vote, I know two things about you. I know that you come from a public school and you uneducated as fuck and you from a low income background. Number two, I know that racism has worked on you. You're conditioned to feel powerless because number one, you were socialized in a broken educational system. And you graduated from that broken educational system, and now because you're an adult, you think that you can just do what you want to do, and you ain't got to vote. But guess what? You actually do have to vote. That's what responsible adults do. That aren't a product of their environment. So when I hear somebody doesn't want to vote, all I hear is you're a product of a broken education system, and you can take a motherfucker out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the motherfucker. And we know that the hood is a victim of racial degradation, isolation, and intense poverty that has been inflicted upon them by politicians. So, you may not care about politics, but they care about you. You may not care about corruption. Corruption cares about you. You may not vote because things are corrupt, but bitch, you drive. At the end of the day, as long as you are in this capitalist system, you must remember that to feel safe in the United States means that there's a permanent underclass of people outside the United States those people are being destroyed, systemically being destroyed to maintain your safety by the politicians that you refuse to vote out of office. So thank those corrupt politicians for the fact that you are able to sit on YouTube and complain about first world problems like, I'm not voting, it's all an illusion, conspiracy theories. You are the product of the miseducation of the Negro. There ain't no motherfucker on this goddamn channel who has in any type of legitimate, accredited education that is sitting on this motherfucker talking about, I don't see the importance of voting. However, there are some very liberal, very, very radical people who are educated and they don't believe in voting, and them motherfuckers need to be excommunicated to take your ass back to Africa with W.E.B. Du Bois. His ass left in the 1960s because he got tired of motherfucking voting. He said Lyndon B. Johnson ain't helping with shit. Y'all niggas gonna vote for a white person that don't give a fuck about y'all and move my ass back to Africa. So, I understand why Du Bois did that. You know what? You a weak limb, my nigga. Thank you for all of your scholarship, but fuck you for your lack of political participation. So go to Africa and die, which is what he did. So a lot of y'all niggas need to take the Marcus Garvey route and take your weak limb, weak ancestors having ass back to Africa. And for you strong motherfuckers, Black Spectrum Network is for you. And I encourage you to go down to the voting booths on November the 6th and change your life circumstances so that your kids can continue to appreciate you as an ancestor. You know something? My grandfather died at 94. 2016, he died. Okay? My grandfather died, my business soared because I worship my motherfucking ancestors. So shout out to my grandfather for being politically involved. Shout out to my mama is part of a broken education system. but she made sure that the hood did not stay in me. And I'm from Memphis. I refuse to be a product of my environment. I refuse to be a victim of my life circumstances. And I refuse, as a person who has full agency, to not do my damnedest to change my reality. So, bitch, I vote. I pray. I practice my voodoo. I dye my hair. I throw my shade. I get educated. And I excommunicate motherfuckers that's politically apathetic.
Okay. I want to throw out there, if you're not available to vote November 6th, there might be early voting still available in your city. Check it out so you can avoid some of the lines, but please do get out and vote. I remember when I was a kid, my grandma used to get dressed up to go vote, put on her best wig, her Sunday finest wig.
Was it on backwards?
No, she was on point. She was on point.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And she put on like her nice little Sunday dress, and she'd just go out and vote. Mm-hmm. So I was gonna get my ass beat if I didn't go out and vote. So that is a family staple for us.
But again, I know that most people that don't vote come from families that haven't voted, because you know what? Bad behavior gets passed down from generation to generation. Yeah. So I look at you like a badass child, because we're all children of God, and I just look at you like a badass child that's disobedient to your ancestors. All those things being said, thank you all for tuning into the reading tonight.
Hey, vote for one.
Oh, that's correct. Thank you. Best friend. The best friend said, go to vote411.org. Vote411.org. I don't know if you all can see this. VOTE 411.org. Go to
check on your local politicians that are running in their, or local candidates that's running in their state.
You can check out the politicians that are running for local, state, and federal offices. Earlier today, I asked you all who you all were voting for, but y'all motherfuckers didn't say shit. But if I asked y'all Team Cardi B or Team Nicki Minaj, y'all motherfuckers would be able to say something. Y'all grown as fuck, bitch. If you are over 22 years old talking about you don't vote, fuck you, bitch. The end. I'm gonna open the lines. We're gonna open the lines. We're doing super chat. For the lines, we're not doing free readings, so do not call the number if you are not going to donate via the super chats. In addition to that, I want to let you all know that there's a Black Friday special that's being running. I missed that question this morning. Okay, there's a Black Friday special. Go to www.blackspectrumnetwork.com and you can get a 15-minute reading for $35 and a 30-minute reading for $50. Okay? You can get a 15-minute reading for $35, and you can get a 30-minute reading for $50. Go to blackspectrumnetwork.com and look at the Black Friday special. You can only get those readings during the week of Black Friday. So the dial-in number, Jason, please catch this for me, and Marcus as well. The dial-in number is 712-775-7270. 712-775-7270. The access code is 932-392. What'd you say?
I was just repeating it.
Fuck you.
I had it too many times. I heard it.
Okay. 712-775-7270, and the access code is 932-392. I'm gonna go ahead and dial in as the host.
Welcome. This service is provided by freeconferencecall.com. There is one host and one participant in this conference.
You might want to tell them.
Please announce yourself. All participants are on.
Okay. All right. So just a reminder, we are doing super chat only. So I'm going to be using the phones. So if you donate via super chat, make sure that you put the last 4 digits of your telephone number into the chat. We're doing super chats. If you donate via super chat, you'll be able to talk directly to me, and make sure that you put the last 4 digits of your phone number into the chat. In the meantime, we are going to do.
Hey. All right, we got the board.
Hey, Tawana.
Hello.
This is Marc.
Bless it out.
Hey, everyone. We are going to be doing the celebrity psychic readings using my spirit board. Spirit board.
Handy dandy.
The handy dandy spirit board.
Is this new? I like this.
It's been like 2 or 3 months
This
old.
one, okay.
Oh, yeah. It's like 2 or 3 months old. But again, the number is 712, whatever it was. I can't remember. But the first reading that we're going to do tonight is going to be about Amy Winehouse.
What you looking for?
It was no, it's my box of bones.
Ah. How may I assist you? Where
I
might
can't
this
remember.
be?
Oh, it's right there in the chair.
Buenas noches.
All right, Siobhan, Stacia, I see you. We'll get to you as soon as we finish the Amy Winehouse reading. So happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy Halloween.
What do you think of Amy Winehouse? Y'all think anything? What are we gonna ask about Amy Winehouse, y'all? Audience members?
Yeah, I've never met
Who is she
anybody.
affecting now? Because there are several people who came out with her style after her.
Okay.
Several people. Huh? No.
You mean
say-
like mimicking her, like her fashion
Yeah.
sense and stuff?
Yeah.
I love Amy Winehouse. Do you remember senior year when you were away at work and you came home and I cut off all my hair because I'd been listening to Amy Winehouse?
Yes, yes, because you kept that beat on repeat. I was like,
Bitch, what was you listening
the
to?
fuck?
You know
the
I'm
whole-
no good.
No,
Yeah,
the
and
whole Back to Black.
Yes, the whole Back to Black
The whole
album.
Back to
Repeat.
Black album.
And I was
just like,
it felt like a waiting to exhale moment. It's just like, no, fucking cut it all off. Cut it all
I
off.
treated
This is what we
myself, but like I knew I would.
Okay. Give it
I
to me.
told you
Mhm.
I wasn't voted.
oh my God.
You know that I'm no
No
good.
good, no good.
All right, I'm off of that. I'm gonna stop throwing shade. Okay. No, I'm not. I'm throwing shade all night. November 6th, go vote, y'all.
Constant shade.
Okay, so we're going to do a reading about Amy Winehouse. So one of the things that I want to know about Amy Winehouse is specifically about her marriage to who was it, the guy that she was
Pete.
married? Who?
Pete?
I think it was
Pete?
Pete. Was it Pete?
I felt like John, but I feel like all white guys are named John. So
Or Pete, you know. I mean,
I don't know.
it was another singer.
Okay.
But go ahead, continue though.
Are you
And I'll
gonna
find
find
it.
it?
Yeah, can you
Alright,
find out?
thank you.
Find that for me. And then once we do finish with the Amy Winehouse, we're going to get right into the reading. So you can either donate $10 or $5. $10 or $5, and you're going to get your life. Just hold on, y'all. I'm sorry that this is taking so long.
I get
But
my
we're-
life all
we're
the time.
Getting this Amy Winehouse. We're going to do Marie Laveau.
Oh,
We're going to do that dude that was the original Exorcist.
okay. I like this line.
I love Marie Laveau. I'm loving that y'all are going there.
Uh-huh. You got to do it up for Halloween.
I mean, hey.
So, what did y'all do in this past week to make yourselves better? I want to let you all know that one of my students, 3 students this semester have gotten internships. One of my students submitted her resume assignment this Friday, sent the resume off to an animal cruelty shelter, and she's trying to basically work in animal welfare, animal rights, and she's going to go for a master's in social work to do so. She was working as a desk job at the college, and now, hey, she just got her job offer yesterday, and she's about to start next week. And so I was so happy for her. My students are changing their lives, and it just sucks that y'all motherfuckers, I'm not going back and forth with y'all niggas who can't even follow my motherfucking advice that I've been given, and y'all niggas can't get jobs, but, you know, it is what it is. It's all an illusion, y'all. Unemployment's an illusion.
You know, bills are an illusion. That's what I write on all my bills when I send them back with no payments. This is just an illusion. These lights is an illusion. You can turn this shit off because it's all an illusion.
Shit. I wrote that on Marcus's paycheck for Black Spectrum Network. I said, bitch, the paycheck this month is an illusion, my nigga. You said, Hammerhead Marcus.
Ooh.
All right, I only got 16 people. All right, so I want you all to make sure to share my video to your timeline. Please share my video to your timeline. That would be lovely if you all could do that.
So it was actually another white name. No offense.
Toby?
Blake.
Blake.
Felder. You are correct.
You know
Never
what?
met a black Blake.
Why'd you say
Blake
something?
Felder Civil.
He called off the relationship, right? Or something like that.
Yep, they
He
got
called-
married and then got divorced and then they kept getting back together. And
Okay.
He had a worse drug. She was like alcohol and smoking weed, but he was like puff and all that kind of.
Uh-huh.
He was worse than it, but he didn't die. She did.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Didn't she die from like alcohol withdrawal?
alcohol poisoning.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They had a documentary called "Why Are We All to Blame?"
Mm.
Well, because everybody kept shoving it down her throat to be like, hey, just get on stage.
Okay, so we're about to start the Amy Winehouse reading.
Love me some Amy. I'm
So Amy Winehouse, I want to know, why was her relationship with her and Blake Fielder back and forth?
That cow shell is interesting.
Huh?
Cow shell falling off.
I think so. Okay.
All right, y'all. Oh shit.
Is it another cow? Yes, it is another cow shell.
Okay, so I'm not gonna read the tiles to y'all like, oh, the wedding ring is over the da da da. I'm just gonna say to y'all what I see. So the first thing that I see here, which actually I gotta say what I see. So I get a wedding ring over the 50% coupon. So this means that they did get married, but when they were married, they hated each other because the relationship was not part-time anymore. It started to become full-time. They liked each other better when they were part-time. And they also felt like when they were full-time with each other, they couldn't value each other in the right way. So it was best to be, their relationship was better when it was on and off. Their relationship was better when it was casual. Their relationship was not good when they were trying to have something permanent. I get an open calorie over the best price. So this means that for Amy Winehouse's energy, this was her favorite lover. Okay? So her energy is coming through to say that even though the relationship was up and down, this is her favorite lover. There's a closed calorie over the stop sign. So this means that she never wanted the relationship to end. It's typical, like she would end the relationship, but I don't get that she wanted to end the marriage. Okay? I get that he wanted to end the marriage. I get a witchcraft token over the Buddha, over the stop sign, over the yield sign, and over the Medusa. The witchcraft token means that the witchcraft token over the yield and the stop sign means that when they worked together with one another, they were hexing each other. So it was pretty much a toxic relationship. With the witchcraft token being over the Buddha and the Medusa, this means that she was sexually attractive to him, and he would always find himself enraptured in her looks. Over the Buddha, it means that pretty much their relationship would throw them out of balance. There is the 3 of action over the poison ivy. So this means that I mean, to be straight up honest with you, somebody had a sexually transmitted disease and they would give each other shit. Okay. So the intelligence token is over the treasure chest. So this means that the part of the reason that she would go back and forth with this relationship was because he was so smart and she really enjoyed she wanted to lick his brain, literally. A joke from you from years ago. Lick his brain, yeah. Okay.
Perked up. Okay.
Okay, there's a closed calorie over the heart. Here's the thing. Before she died, she wasn't in love with him. She was no longer in love with him. There's a closed calorie over the heart. There's a quarter and an open calorie over the world. So this means that they had a really, really good friendship, but the relationship, they weren't together. She wasn't having it. The ancestors token is over the marionette doll. So basically, her ancestors took her life. They was like, your time on this earth is up, game over, unplug the controller, go rest. There's a romance token over the jellyfish, and it means she was always walking into a burning house because the jellyfish is translucent and it's poisonous. So for her to be romantically involved with this man, she already knew that it was a toxic relationship, that she would constantly get stung, and sometimes she would do the stinging. There's an open calorie in the mother over the snail, so she didn't get pregnant by him. She did want to be a mother to a child by him. She wanted to have children, but she was not going to do it anytime soon. There's an attachment token and a closed calorie over the police officer. So this means that there was abuse in their relationship. They never called the police, and part of the reason that they stayed together was because it was an abusive relationship. There's the woman over the guillotine. Again, she cut the relationship off. There's a choose peace token over the curse. So this means that she had an ancestral curse on her, where her family, she came from a dysfunctional family, and they never chose to live peaceful lifestyles. Therefore, the generational pathology was passed down to her, much in the same ways that y'all motherfuckers don't vote. So I also get the good luck token, the elephant, and the power token over Jesus Christ. This means that part of the reason that they kept staying in a relationship with one another is because they kept forgiving each other constantly. And the power of the main source of love in their relationship was this extreme form of forgiveness that they would practice with one another. I get an owl and an open calorie over the sponge. This means that when she was away from him, she could literally cleanse herself of the toxicity, and she had a much clearer view of what the relationship was, but she was always in love with him, and she felt like that was her soulmate. There's a man over the Black Plague, so this means that he was actually the more toxic influence in the relationship. He was the more dominating energy. There's a Simplify token over the Black Panther. I don't know what the fuck that means. There's a Courage token, because I mean the bitch, I don't know. But there's the Courage token and a turtle over the witch. So this means that she was also a practitioner of magic.
This all kind of sounds like a case of dick too long.
Dick too long. Hit the skull emoji if you think that Amy Winehouse was digmatized. Hit the skull emoji if you think Amy Winehouse was digmatized.
Don't forget. So you're asking if they're going to heaven or hell.
Oh shit! What? I forgot that. All right. I need to take a poll. For the reading that I just gave on Amy Winehouse, does she deserve to go to heaven, or does she deserve to go to hell?
Ooh.
Does she deserve to go to heaven or hell based on the reading that I just gave? Heaven or hell? Hit the skull hit the fire emoji for hell. Hit the skull emoji for heaven. If she needs to go to hell, hit the fire emoji, the flame emoji, whatever. And if she deserves to go to heaven, hit the skull emoji. That's what we want to know. Does Amy Winehouse deserve to go to heaven or hell?
Okay. I'm here for the heaven vote.
Heavens.
Mm-hmm.
Heaven or hell, y'all. Got a skull emoji for heaven.
Okay.
Another skull emoji for heaven. Okay. All right. Amy Winehouse going to heaven. All right. It's Judgment Day. Thank you, Marc. That's my nigga. My nigga is coming through. Just proud of it.
Last 4 years. Okay. Skull emojis. All right. All right.
All right. All right. All right. So now we're about to do. You don't have what?
No.
Okay. Okay, so Spirit Life and Tresta Richardson, I don't see you all's numbers on the live, but I'm going to go ahead and put on Siobhan Stacia.
Well, she just did it. It's 928. Trust me.
She's not on the, I don't see a call in.
Oh, yeah, I just told her to call in.
Yeah, you all need to call in. Please handle that.
Yeah,
All right. Thank you. I'm sorry. All right, so Siobhan Stacia, should anyone else go to heaven or hell?
I feel like she should go to heaven. She made great music. I don't remember hearing anything about her being racist or nothing like that. So,
Right. And she brought joy to people's lives.
God said.
Even let you, like,
We're too
she
popular.
was a channel, honestly, to express your emotions.
mm-hmm.
And I think, like, for what she played in people's lives, it's not a. She fucked dick that got her fucked up. Like, that's not her fault. She shouldn't go to hell over that.
Okay.
Dick should not automatically send you to hell.
Should Dick send you to hell?
Oh my God.
If Dick should send you to hell, hit a skull emoji. If Dick should not send you to hell, hit the flames.
Oh my God.
Sterling, should she go to heaven or hell?
She's go to heaven, man. She's a godsend.
Okay. All right. All right. He said she was God sent. Okay, Siobhan Stacia.
She did her deed when she left.
You're not
I
wrong.
mean, I'm some Tupac.
Hello.
He should go to hell.
Yeah, all the way.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. Can I ask 2 questions? If they're not long ones, not dramatic, nothing like that.
Oh no. It's timed. It's timed, so you can ask as much as you want.
Okay, I'm gonna be quick.
No. Hold on for me 1 second. I'm not all the way prepared. Hold
One
on.
second, he's setting up.
I wasn't asking anything.
I'm sorry, Siobhan.
Oh, it's okay, no problem.
I'm gonna be customer service. How are you this
The
evening?
end of last week, I had someone from a temp agency call me for a job. But I found out today at the interview, it's temp to permanent, and it's at the job that just released me. They said they were gonna hire me on the spot today, but it was contingent on what HR answer is gonna be about my grievance. And I just want to know if I'm gonna get that job.
Yes, you will. It says yes, you will be employed here. It says and you will. It says and must relinquish the grievance to encourage this to happen. Does that make sense?
Can you explain that for me? I'm sorry, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, no problem. So do you think, let me ask you this, do you think that if your grievance is accepted that they're going to hire you?
Intuitively, I do.
Okay. They're saying that you may have to let go of the grievance in order to be hired, but I do see that you're going to be hired. So intuitively, I think that you're very correct, but there's a higher chance that you get the job letting go of the grievance. Right now, it's like, it's not so much that things are exactly 50-50, but I definitely think that things are more in your favor.
Okay. My second question is, Sunday was the anniversary of my fiance being shot, but he was let go off of life support on November 1st of 2016. I had a dream. It was weird. I didn't know I was dreaming. The ex was the baby's mother I told you about was in the dream. And she came in my room and she was touching my feet. And she was crying, saying she didn't mean to do what she did to him and that she loved him. And I couldn't get up. It was like I was paralyzed. And when I woke up, the memorial candle I lit for him, it was out and it actually cracked. And it left like a burn on the label of the candle. Does that mean anything?
Well, first of all, I can tell you that the dream means that you threw that energy work back on her ass. And that bitch's spirit is coming to you begging for it to be released. But I mean, it's up to you on if you're gonna take the foot off her neck because she threw it on you first. I mean, she took your nigga out, so it's up to you. I can tell you that's.
Right.
I'm telling you about why you felt paralyzed in bed, and she's at your feet. She's literally at your feet, begging you for mercy. Okay. All right. So what does a crack in the candle mean? It would indicate that his energy has given, it says her authority to, has not given her authority to attack his girlfriend. I'm not very much into candle magic, but the best way I can explain it is like the crack in the candle is pretty much like him punching the glass on a one-way mirror where he can't really see shit or do shit, so he's more so angry that all this spiritual warfare is going back and forth. So I mean, it's up to you as to, like I said, it's up to you as to whether you want to like take the energy off of her because she put the shit on you first. I mean, quite frankly, I have the bitch's head, but it's up to you. I think that his energy is not wanting to be caught in the middle of like spiritual warfare, and I think the crack in the glass is the equivalent of punching, like literally punching the glass out of frustration. But I don't get that his energy. I don't get that his energy, but I don't get that his energy was in any way appreciative of that woman throwing that hex on you first.
life. So that's definitely him. So the only reason I sent that back, because number one, I ain't want nothing on me.
Exactly.
Number two, yeah, and number two, like I told you and you picked up, she's the cause of him being murdered. So is it a good idea to leave my foot on her neck? Like, what is your opinion?
My opinion, or you want it from the spirit? Because those are two different things.
Okay, well, let's go through the spirit.
Because I was about to say, girl, do some more work.
Keep applying bullshit.
I could, but you know.
I mean, I know. Bitch, I was about to say, go to a butcher and go and kill some chickens and enhance the work, make it worse.
I got that lined up.
Okay, Baron, what should she do? She
What happened?
should be forgiving only to help his soul move on from this matter. As for punishing through magic, this can be done at grown and shit at a later time. So basically, you can take your foot off of her neck, allow for him to elevate to a higher heaven, and then you can go back to putting your foot on her neck.
I support this. I like this.
Bro, ain't shit.
Spiritually or for real?
Baby girl, both.
Spiritually.
Mm.
Alright, thank you.
Okay. All right. We're out of time.
Alright, have a good night.
Thank you for calling.
Alright, bye everybody.
Bye.
I'd run up in her shit. You playing?
Right.
This is a good show tonight. Hit the skull emoji if you're getting entertained. Is this a good show tonight, y'all? Because we got more readings coming. We got more live readings.
I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
What we got next?
Okay, so first of all, before I get to something, I was watching that black girl with them gapped ass teeth that said she was white.
Oh
When
my
that bitch,
God.
Oh my goodness.
when she said,
I told my mom, I don't want to be like those Negroes.
yes, she killed me. That's exactly what I was about to bring up. I told my mom, I don't want to be like those Negroes.
Mhm.
Oh no, I'll never be like those Negroes.
Right. I'll never be like those Negroes.
Exactly, because she vote.
Ooh.
If she had said this shit, if she had said up in that motherfucker, I know I'm a white person because I vote, bitch, I would have been so here for her ass. I'm like, girl, I want to support you. Look, okay, go vote November the 6th.
Or early if it's available still.
Okay. All right, so we're going to get to another caller. Okay.
Just hold me there.
You did this wrong, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, 076. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's 4426. Roll your line. If you call me.
Hello? Hello, caller 4427. You're on the air.
Hello.
Hello, 4427. Royal Bomb. Royal Bomb, you're on the air.
8918 will connect to her.
Okay, we're going to come back to you. Bye, Royal Bomb.
This line is now on hold.
8918 still right.
Thank you, Marcus.
They're not on there. Tell you right there.
What is this echo like this?
They're not on there.
My phone is not taking this person off hold. Let me hang this up, man. Host again.
It does that.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna be right back. I don't know how this is fucking up.
Go with
Get
the
that umber
lipstick
for the
and
cheap
then
cheap. Yeah.
Sterling like-
Girl, I cannot believe I'm fucking this shit up.
It's like Sterling
What can I
like-
do? What can I do to assist you?
Sterling.
Man. Sterling. Where's he at?
Upstairs, probably taking a shower.
Welcome.
Oh,
This service is provided by freeconferencecall.com.
I was hoping he was gonna invite me in there.
This line is now off hold. All participants are off hold. There is 1 host and 3
Okay, there you go.
participants in this conference. All participants are on hold.
All right, let's try this again.
Please announce yourself.
Caller 8918, you're on the air.
There we go.
Hey, hello, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you my question. My question is, why is my mother still with my sister's abuser, and why is she so hateful towards us specifically?
She is wanting to find love, and her ego feels that he is helping her to be in love, even though he is verbally and sometimes physically, but always emotionally abusive to her. She enables his behavior because she cannot accept that she isn't truly ready for marriage. So because she wants to get married so badly and she wants companionship so badly, she's willing to put other people in between you and your sister. She's really willing to put what she feels is her destiny at the forefront. And even in addition to that, she enables his behavior, and I also get that she's abusive herself.
Abusive verbally or physically towards other people, or just him?
No, she's abusive towards other people because she basically picks up the anger that she feels towards him, she takes it out on other people.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So basically, she's a codependent.
She is a sponge.
Okay, thank you. I'll be back later.
No, you got a minute left, you know?
I can ask another question, or?
Yeah, it's all
I can
time
ask
based.
this question.
No, it's all you can ask whatever you want.
Use your minute, girl.
Yeah, you
Question: Does my father have a mental illness?
he is with. They're saying that he's getting dementia. He's developing dementia because it's saying because his diet. They're saying his diet consisted of processed foods and it basically didn't help his brain to continue growing. It says okay. They're saying he is not with a mental disorder. It says, but he has a mood disorder. They're saying he has mood swings. But they're saying that's more about his cosmology. So I have mood swings. I'm a Cancer moon, so it's like my mood changes every fucking 8 minutes. Ask Marcus.
He's a Cancer and he's very angry all the time, so we're wondering whether or not he has a mental illness.
No, it's his personality to be moody. He has this type. Is he angry where it's like it's a dangerous angry, or is he the angry that is like leave him alone for 15 minutes and then he cool?
No, he's verbally abusive and he drinks a lot, so we're wondering what's actually going on with him.
Okay, then you saying he drink a lot. Ain't none of this helping.
That's gonna extend it.
Exactly. None of this is a mental illness. These are all exacerbated symptoms of a poor diet.
External.
External. It's not internal. It's all external. Thank you. And I would say that the alcohol, stay away from the alcohol. He needs to improve his diet and exercise more because that blood circulation to his brain, it ain't there. And then he's a Cancer. So naturally, I don't get that he would be that way. I don't get that it's a mental. I don't get that it's a mental disorder. Y'all would have been asking that shit 20 years ago. Okay.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. I thank you for calling.
Okay. Bye.
What you think of that?
It was insightful. Sometimes I feel like people may have a mental illness, and like you said, sometimes it's just external things.
Mm-hmm.
working on them. Or Cancer mood swings. You know, I've known a couple of Cancers in my life, and y'all can have some really nasty mood swings.
Marcus, do I have mood swings?
All the time.
You think it's a mental illness?
I ain't gonna say that shit.
Baby boy is nature.
Right, it's your nature. You can't help it.
Anyway,
Mother auntie.
who you say?
Say mother auntie.
You talking about me or you talking about the real mama auntie?
No, that's what you know.
Oh, fuck you, bitch. Auntie mama and Uncle Daddy. I will tell you later.
Anyway, next person,
I'm thinking of
Trevor.
claws right now.
That's what, but it's a
Okay.
play. It's yep, Okay, who's the next person?
She got $10. 9280.
Okay.
9280.
Okay.
Unless you want to go back to Rory Ball.
We can go to Royal Bomb. What was her number?
4427.
Okay, 4427.
I felt like Christina Aguilera was saying like,
Caller 4427, you're on the air. Caller 4427.
girl, I released that much of the crack and I knew that.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are you? Good.
I'm doing good.
So first, good. The first I want to give a quick testimony is who's connected.
Give the testimony. Go ahead.
Connected to Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And a reading. So I listened to your advice, and for my event that I'm having November 11th, and I got some local news involved. I also opened it up to men who are not fathers, to have connections, to be in service to men who will be there for their daughters. And our event is now sold out. It's to capacity. It's overflow. And this coming weekend, I'm going to an event. It's called Speaking Right in Florida by Lisa Nichols. And I wanted to see if there's anything that I could do to increase my, my success at this event in terms of networking.
Can I get you to speak up?
Can you hear me well?
Yeah, it's kind of low, but I'm not sure if it's you need to yell or if it's my phone. But
Yeah, you sound kind of low too. I was saying that I'm going to an event this weekend called Speaking Right by Lisa Nichols.
Uh-huh.
And I wanted to see if Spirit could kind of guide me in terms of things that I can do to improve with my networking. Or I did hear also that there are opportunities to give your pitch about what you're working on, and sometimes people kind of sew into your business and what you're doing.
So how to increase your networking and increase the chances that somebody's going to invest into your business?
Correct.
Okay. So the first things first, the testimonial that she gave, basically, this is somebody on Patreon. It's a $10 member. They ended up receiving a 10-minute free reading from me. They in that 10-minute reading, they were basically trying to start this event or help host this event. In the 10-minute reading, they took my advice, and now their event is sold out because they took my advice. That's what she said in the testimonial. So if you can't afford a normal reading with me, please go to www.patreon.com and /Black Spectrum Network. Become a Patreon member. It's a chance that you can get a 10-minute psychic reading with me. And that psychic reading will help you out. My students have gotten internships because they followed my psychic advice. All right, so I'm going to do a reading.
I said it's worked for me.
Oh, yeah. What, you got a job?
Yeah, I had 2 jobs to pick. Well, I'll say it later.
Okay.
Cutting to her time.
Okay. All right, so what can she do? Okay, what can you do to better your networking? Okay, so it's the 10 of coins. So basically, you're going to need to start networking now with more women. So it's not about developing a sales pitch or an elevator speech. Those things don't really matter. Now it's time for you to start working more with women, mothers, and women who are also interested in working with children. That's where that's where more of your money is going to lie now. And I think that you're going to be able to blend the business endeavors with the fathers, with these new business endeavors, with these mothers. You will also need to, with your ancestral altar, you also need to start working with the grandmothers in your family. So if you have an image of your grandmother, start petitioning to her and working with her. But I see them grandmamas that's coming through in this card, and they just basically like, baby, we as far as your networking goes, they're not really. Basically, you can go to an event and you're going to meet mothers and women that are just naturally interested in what you have going on. Those people are going to be magnetized to you solely off the fact that you're doing this ancestral worship, and your grandmothers are opening up those doors for you. I now get the 5 of Cups. So basically, you need to also make sure that you are, when you go to networking, the next level of networking that you're about to do is going to have you feeling like you're not making solid contacts with people, or that you're making contacts and people aren't particularly warm or friendly, but they're more like business minded. That being said, don't feel discouraged in any way. This isn't about befriending people. This next journey is only about building your business contacts. I also hear, now I get the 5 of Swords. So you're going to need to look for a mentor, or you're going to need to start mentoring a young boy. But if you're looking for a mentor, I think that this mentor is hidden from you. This isn't someone that you know. I do think that you're going to encounter them maybe within the next 3 months. This mentor is going to help you with forming and developing new ideas related to the event that you just hosted. Not related to the events that you're about to host with the women, but they're going to help you build off of the momentum that you have right now. I get the Knight of Cups. So another thing that you can do, right? Another thing that you can do is also start going to therapy as well, because they're saying that essentially, like, not that you have personal problems, but you need to have a space where you can share your most vulnerable fears about success with somebody and continue to feel encouraged. Because one thing that you lack is a constant confidence in yourself. I think that you're confident around men. Perhaps you may have a more difficult time dealing with women. Maybe that's because you feel like women have more to educate you about, or you're not as close to them. But I see that therapy, they suggest that as well. So now, as far as investors go, I'm going to read about investors. Okay, so there's a man that will invest into you. He's going to be very educated, and he's gonna have a personality. What I'm saying is, like, he's very educated. So he's educated, yes. So he may have a master's degree or a doctorate degree. This man is also I don't think that he's going to come around for some time. At this next event, I think that you're going to be networking with a lot of women. I'm not exactly sure if you're going to get an investment this go round, because I think that you need to build up more momentum with your organization, and it needs to have more accolades under it before people can feel comfortable investing into it. But there is a man that's there, and this is where you may find the mentor. This man that's at this event can provide you with a lot of he can give you a lot of advice that will help you to get money the next fiscal year. Because I know this to be true, because the 2 of Coins is coming up. So pretty much, this man is going to help you to balance your finances. The 8 of Coins is coming up. He's going to give you different assignments, or at least help you to brainstorm these organic ideas that you can work on that will make you money immediately. So that's an investment. And then I get the 2 of Swords. So this man is going to also encourage that you not pursue things that you're not basically, he's going to help you build a business around the things that you're passionate about. So I don't see financial investments. I see people investing into you via giving you time and in that type of energy. The energy won't manifest in the form of currency. The energy is going to manifest in the form of pedagogy or teaching you things. Okay. All right.
It's crazy that you say that because ever since I've been working with you, and like within the last couple of weeks, people have just been buying me things, like everything related to my business. So I haven't spent anything. I haven't spent any money on my hotel, my flight, my cab fares. Like a lot of these men that hear the things that I'm doing in support of them have just been paying in their platonic relationships. They're just like, listen, go do this because the Black family does need to grow and to break a lot of these generational curses. And so now that you say that, it's like, wow, this is crazy just to see how people are like throwing things at me. So like that just kind of hit me just now.
Well, there you have it. So glad I could do that for you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, congratulations.
I wish you many successes. Hello?
What'd you say?
I said I wish you many successes.
Thank you, likewise.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
I completely connected with that. The whole need to testify. Because you were the reason why I'm at the job that I'm at right now. I asked you because I had 2 jobs to pick between. And I was like, should I go with this job here or the other job? And you told me I was going to deal with a whole bunch of bullshit from white men if I went with the first job. And if I went with the second job, I'd get promoted real quickly and easily. And like, you told me certain things would happen, like certain people would fall out, all this other stuff. And like, as every single thing happened, I'm like, he told me about this. Boom, he told me about this. Like every single time I turned around.
Gypsy woman.
Right,
She
damn
told me
gypsy.
about this. And it happened.
Because I remember when she fell out, like with somebody, was it?
My coworker.
Yeah, the coworker.
Yeah.
I didn't fall out with her, but she ended up getting terminated from her position, and it didn't happen to me. And you told me I would survive that.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I remember
But
that. I
like,
was like,
every time I turned around, I was like, he told me about it. So like, I felt like I was it's like, you know, when you play a game, but you know how to play the game better than other people. Yep.
That's exactly how I be feeling in this spiritual shit. Like,
Mhm.
Even Marcus. Like Marcus keep me around because he been able to play the game on expert mode.
Right. You give me all the cheat codes.
Mhm.
Thank you for that.
You will. Okay, so we're about to get into another celebrity reading.
Who's our next celebrity?
Our next reading is going to be on Mother Marie Laveau.
Ooh.
Hey.
Okay.
Mother Marie Laveau.
I'm here for this. I'm excited about this.
Let's see. Let's look at a couple of these
More
comments.
than
Didn't Kathy Bates play
No.
her? No?
Angela Bassett.
Oh,
get
right.
her up,
Sorry.
her.
Excuse me.
With that sexy ass red lipstick.
Marie Laveau. All right. So we're going to do a reading on Marie Laveau. And one of the things that I want to know was, how did she deal with religious persecution? Or was she religiously persecuted against? Did people accept her in society? Was because we know that she was a real witch and she really practiced voodoo. We know that she was a powerful sorceress. But I want to know, what was her reputation like in the community, and you know, how she was treated. So we're going to do a reading on that.
Alright. Was that pewter?
All right. Marie Laveau.
Talk to me.
Talk to me, baby. Oh, okay. So the first thing is that Marie Laveau was a powerful witch. The romance token is over the witch. So she was in love with witchcraft. She studied esoteric magic. She was very, very knowledgeable about magic. I get that she was also educated in terms of she was literate, so she could read. So I get that she was studying under different priests. I'm seeing her studying under different priests, learning about Catholic forms of magic, candle energy work, and then being able to blend that with the African things that she had learned. And I'm also seeing that she developed a system of her own as well. So Marie Laveau has designed her own type of magic. She also specializes in love spells, binding spells, anything dealing with romance and locking people down. There's a wedding ring and a closed cowrie over the jinx, and it's also over the sponge. This is saying that she may have gotten married to someone, or she may have done a spiritual marriage to a spirit, and that spirit was also helping to, and it's either the spirit was protecting her, or there was a man that she married to that protected her from small misfortune. There's the intelligence token over the yield sign and a closed cowrie over the stop sign. So this is her energy coming through, and it's pretty much like you can't intellectualize her life. Her energy is not going to allow for us to, she's not going to allow for a lot of information to be revealed, and she's not going to say a lot or speak a lot. And that's only because I know when these types of things happen, people like this that do these things with their energy, they have tons of secrets, very powerful knowledge that they only want to give to a select few people, and those people are usually blood related. So there's an open cowrie over the penny, meaning that she had a petty ass mouth, and she used a lot of, she was known to cast spells on people just by saying slick shit to them. There's a downward direction token over the 50% coupon. So she didn't work out, she didn't exercise, she was not particularly physically active, she didn't live a sedimentary lifestyle, but she was very introverted, read a lot. There's an open cowrie over the heart and over the graduation cap. So she always had a desire to be educated, to graduate from somewhere. I think that her personality type wanted some form of initiation, or she at least wanted to have a higher status in the community and to have a certificate that indicated that. There's a closed cowrie over the wolf in sheep's clothing, meaning that she appeared very gentle and docile, but underneath she was a vicious monster that would attack you and eat you alive. And I think that definitely helped her to maintain her anonymity as a voodoo priestess. There's the man in open cowrie and the elephant over Jesus Christ. So she did work with the energy of Jesus Christ, and she learned how to work with from a male priest. There's an owl over the agungun. So most of her magical work, she learned it through her ancestors. So it came through her intuitively, and I'm also seeing through her dreams. There's the Baron or the cemetery gate over the mirror, and there's also a good luck token over the mirror. The mirror represents illusion. So this means that Marie Laveau was able to cast an illusion around who she was in her lifetime. She's also able to cast illusions around her energy and her history, which is why too many people don't know anything about her and they consider her to be mythology. She intentionally wanted for her life to be lived in that way. She wanted to live a life of secrecy, and even after her death, she wants her energy to be cloaked so that there's some mystery around her so that she can continue to be folklore, and that way she can be immortal. So she figured out immortality in her lifetime. There's the witch over the puppeteer, over the marionette doll. It's also over the swan. So this means that she would never use her witchcraft for low-level things or for malicious intent. If she did it to fuck with you, is you fuck with her first. So she was, I'm gonna get you before you get me. The marionette doll being over the witchcraft token means that she was also probably one of the first creators of a voodoo doll, or at least being able to control people, literally control them and their bodies with her magic. There's a closed cowrie over the crab. This means that she was not a stubborn person. She was actually this also helps to feed into the idea that she was not a wolf in sheep's clothing either. So she wasn't stubborn. She didn't come off as crabby. She wasn't bitchy, but deep down inside, the bitch could kill you dead. In her mind, she's like, you know what? You so nice. Hey, girl, how you doing? Fuck you, nasty ass bitch. I'm casting a spell on you. Douche. You're out. Mother. You're out. Miko Hanashana Boko Hanashana. Hiya. Let the blood of Jesus be within you. All right, so the protection stone is over the Black Panther, so she used her magical work to protect the Black community. There's a simplified token over the guillotine, so nobody killed her ass. She died a natural death. There's a choose peace token, the angel of courage, the attachment stone, and a turtle on its back, and an open cowrie all over the Black Plague. So this means that Marie Laveau was responsible for some deep shit. So if there are folk tales or myths or anything related to mass plagues, massive sicknesses, mass illnesses related down there in New Orleans, Marie Laveau started it, and Marie Laveau did it. If anybody had constant diarrhea, she was good at them sickness spells. So she specialized in love spells and sick spells. Let's see what else. Oh, there over the jellyfish, there is a quarter, and then there's the one of action. So this means that she was someone that was very interested in paranormal activity. She was not fearful of anything at all. She would literally walk into the burning house because she was that invested into her destiny, and she wanted to learn magic and how to practice magic and how to become a priestess, because she didn't have an actual mentor. She just had these different men that she would learn from, and then she had her female ancestors, which taught her a lot. I get the ancestors token over the snail. So she was very careful and meticulous in how she worked with her ancestors. She listened to them a lot, and she would go to her ancestors first before she did most of her magical work. And that's her reading.
I'm a fan. I'm here for it.
Right.
Should Marie Laveau go to heaven or hell?
Absolutely heaven.
Heaven, heaven, heaven.
She did the Lord's work sometimes.
Should Marie Laveau go to heaven or hell? Send a skull emoji for Marie Laveau if she should go to heaven. If Marie Laveau deserves to go to hell, send a flame emoji. Heaven or hell?
Come on, skull emojis.
Right.
Heaven or hell? Marie Laveau, skull emoji or
Oh,
flame.
and she was undermining the patriarchy and the system and the white patriarchic system. Yes.
Okay, yep.
Yes.
I'm seeing some skulls. All right, heaven. Okay. I want her sitting next to Jesus and Tupac in heaven.
With cross
And then
legs.
she got that little tattoo across the stomach.
Right.
Which life?
Voodoo life.
Oh, she got a voodoo like tattoo on her stomach.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't
I
shit.
need that. I need that.
All right. Hit this. All right. So tell me if y'all are enjoying the show or not. Let me know. This is a completely different format. This is Halloween night. Welcome, happy Halloween. Halloween.
I love Halloween.
Me too, girl. Well, no, I don't. I'm lying. I'm just saying this shit off the top of my head just to
Just
respond.
vibing off my energy.
No, I mean.
I love it enough for the both of us. It's all right.
Well, it's not that I don't love Halloween. It's just I don't even celebrate my goddamn birthday. So.
That's true.
All right. We're gonna do
Nice caller.
Next caller. Next caller.
next caller, bitch. Stop calling, bitch. Cause you ain't talking about nothing, bitch. About nothing. Ain't talking about nothing, bitch. About nothing. Next caller. There's a hater on the line. Let me block this bitch one more time. You made another page, bitch. That's fine. Cause I'm gonna block your ass one more time. Next caller, bitch. I'm trying to bounce my titties.
I need you to be Kaya for Halloween next year.
Oh, I sure
Please do
can.
that for me.
Are you gonna knock out some of my teeth for me?
I'll paint them. Your smile too nice. We can't mess up the smile for real. But yeah,
I
black
need
'em out.
2 lumpy potatoes so I can put them in my.
What I was thinking, you take the potatoes and you get you some stockings. You put the potatoes in the stockings. And you get you a dread.
Some
wig, please.
black stockings because her titties are black, or some
Yeah.
brown
I was
stockings.
thinking brown, kind of match you a little bit, you know.
You don't think them titties got skid marks on them? So they should be black, or do rags.
Do rags.
Do rags to hold up them titties.
Okay.
Them
I'm for the
tatas.
do rags. The potatoes and the do rags. We gonna do that?
I'm gonna dress like Kaya for breast cancer awareness month.
Bye.
All right. All right. So back to the lines. All right. So caller 9280, you're on the air.
9280.
Caller 9280, you're on the air.
Trust it.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm good.
All right. Go ahead with your question.
Well, of course, tomorrow is my birthday, November 1. And
Birthday.
She only did 5.
calling to see, I've been really working on my spiritual evolution, elevating myself, working with my ancestors a lot, which I see a lot of people are doing too in the comments. So I was just saying if I need some type of reading, message, birthday message or whatever, what comes through.
Do not start a new relationship for some time because you are to prepare for It says A. It says a move across the country. It says 2, to another city to experience. It says just to experience a new. It says just to experience a new location. It says a start to a new lifestyle.
Okay, because right now I currently live here in Virgin Islands, St. Thomas.
Black special lady.
So you said you live in Virgin Islands?
St. Thomas.
Yeah, I live on St. Thomas.
Right. And are you thinking about moving? Because they're saying that you need to prepare for a move. They're basically saying don't start a relationship because they don't want you to get attached to where you are. Because you're gonna make a move across the country.
Ooh, because I don't think my husband would be too happy if I'm getting moving.
Oh, so you have a husband?
Yeah, 18 and a half years. And we have children, 5 children.
Okay. What do you mean new relationship? Exactly as we said. This can. No, it says this exactly as we said. So don't start a new relationship. Just make sure that you move across country.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll fix it.
Okay, that was your birthday
I'll
message.
look out and make sure you don't see how that unfolds. Huh?
Sure. Okay, that was your birthday message. What specific question do you have for your ancestors? What specific do you want to know?
Well, I want to make sure, of course, that that they're satisfied when I'm going for them on the altar. Giving my offerings and and everything, making sure. And plus, my father, he just passed about a month ago, so we wanted to make sure that that he was elevated back into the spirit realm, ancestral realm, properly, and that he's happy.
When did he pass?
I think it was October 20.
Oh yeah, it ain't enough time. It ain't enough time to for his soul is still on this earth. But I can ask your other ancestors. It said they speak. We want you to give more. They're saying give the offerings more frequently. So particularly libations. So basically, if you give them alcohol, they want you to give them libations out. So basically, keep it on the altar no more than 48 hours, and then pour it out afterwards. It says they're saying, and they're also saying stop arguing with your husband about the finances. They're saying because this disrupts. They're saying this disrupts the work that they're doing in the background to keep everything together. But they feel like your ancestors are picky. They feel like your altar needs to be decorated more. They want more space, so a larger table to put it on.
Yeah, I'm planning to move. I was planning to. I was looking at buying a bigger table. I mean, a table for them to put them out where it's more spacious for them. So.
Yeah, I was just about to say that they told you that already too.
Yeah, but it's like all in just finding the table, the right table on everything. I don't want to put them on anything.
They do care about the table. They do care about the style of the table. Yeah, they are picky. They do care about the style of the table.
Okay. So they want more or less something round, rectangular, things that they keep.
White rectangle table. Big.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
They want white because they want everything to be pure. They want everything white.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I did make sure I got, okay. And I did even down to the flowers white.
So basically we're tapped into the same energy, basically. So follow your intuition, because I'm just gonna keep telling you things that you already know.
Right. And I'm real big on intuition, so
Mm-hmm. All right.
yeah, I'm real big on that. All right, well, thank you.
Thank you very much. I thank you for calling.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks. All right.
All right, black glitter, $10, 4412.
Thank you, Mark. You said 6612 or 4412?
4412.
I don't have a 4412 on here.
Okay.
But I got a 6612. Let me see. I'm gonna just try.
See if it's black glitter.
Is this black glitter?
Hello?
Is this black glitter?
Hello. How are you doing?
So this is black glitter.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm sorry. I can hardly hear you.
I said I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking. How you been since my last reading?
I've been well.
That's good.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm ready whenever you
I
are.
was calling because so I got suspended from work. Completely my fault. I know that. But there's an appeal process, and I was wondering, should I go through with it or should I just let it go?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You should go through with this and burn a black candle dressed with frankincense and pray they're saying pray Psalm 89 they're saying 3 times a day for this to go in your favor. Did you hear that?
I'm sorry?
Did you hear those instructions?
Yeah, you said burn a black candle. Did you say it was dressed as something?
Frankincense
Okay.
and pray Psalm 89 3 times a day.
89 3 times a day.
Yeah, and this should go in your favor.
Now, there's another part to that. It's either a panel of my peers or my managers that I appeal to.
And so you're trying to figure out which one?
Yeah.
Who should she do the energy work on? The manager. Do it on the manager.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
What's your next question?
No, that was it. I mean,
Girl, you got 4 minutes.
You got a whole 4 ass
You
minutes.
better use the minutes.
Hey girl, use your minutes, so I'm gonna use
I'm
it
gonna use it
for
for
you.
you. Somebody
Right?
else
Somebody use it for you.
A bitch need a reading real quick, so
sign this because it seems like it was a setup.
You said it seems like it was a setup.
Yeah.
Do you have anybody in mind? I mean, do you know anybody? Because the only thing.
There's 2 people. Yeah, there's 2 people. There's a male and a female. One is the female supervisor, my direct supervisor, and the other is the male.
Let me see. It's the female.
huh? Well,
It's the female. It's the
Shadoo.
bitch. It's the female. It's
Shadoo.
she's the female. She came up as a 2 of swords, so she did it. She did it. She did it, and I know it because of 5 of coins, unemployment or instability with your finances. The strength card, she went to your manager and snitched or something. The Ace of Wands, she did it real hastily. It was the woman.
Oh, yes, Lord. This face said it all. Yes, indeed.
Anything else?
And now you know not to trust another word that comes out of her mouth.
Say that again. Hello? Say that again for me.
No, I said that was it. That's all I wanted to know who was behind it.
Okay. Yeah, my friend said now you not to trust her ever again.
I mean, I never really did, but she the type to walk up to me and rub your back and say, baby, you know, be all right.
Those are the main ones you can't trust.
Well, you know, if you want to add her to this spell, you can write her name on a sheet of paper.
It needs to be a repellent thing.
It's a black candle. It's gonna take all the motherfuckers out.
Yeah,
Do it.
But you can write her name on a sheet. Okay, so what they're showing me is you write her name on a sheet of paper.
Y'all
Her
put that
name.
shit under it and call her name.
And then I want you to take some of the frankincense dust or frankincense oil or whatever and put it in a crucifix on top of her name. So write her name on a sheet of paper. If it's dust, put the dust in a crucifix. Put the candle on top of it. If it's a frankincense oil, put the oil on the paper in a crucifix. Put the candle on top of it. Let everything burn. It's gonna remove all your obstacles.
Can I mention something?
Go ahead.
All right, so
Come on the camera.
yeah. So if you let me get over here. So if you don't really have a candle like that, if you have charcoal, you could do the same thing. You could put the charcoal on top of their name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
And then you could put whatever on top of it and just burn the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. That'll take her out specifically. But
Yeah.
Christina don't put a bill, so
anyway.
you don't have to squat in the video.
All right, Black Glitter, thank you for calling.
I'm jealous.
All right, thank you for calling. Bye.
Yeah, I've done charcoal. I've done a black candle. I've done.
You said 3281? Okay.
3, 2, 8, 1.
I'm gonna stay my tipsy ass over here.
What time you close the super chat or you only got 2 more after Eric?
We can take probably a couple more after that, but then I'm gonna do a reading when I'm done with these two.
I just put it in there, but tell them super chat.
So tell them, hold on 1 second, Erykah. Tell them super chat what? Finish the sentence.
Let them know, like, super chat's still open.
Okay, all right. So super chat is still open. We are still accepting super chat. Super chat is still open for anybody that wants to get a reading. Okay. Huh? Oh, there's a $5 minimum, a $10 maximum. $5 would get you 3 minutes. $10 would get you 6. Okay. All right. Hello, Erykah.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good.
Go ahead.
I guess I just asked the question. Yeah, so my first question would be, what can I do for more financial gain as of now? I'm kind of tired of working with corporates and different companies. I kind of feel like it's a waste of time. So I want to be super efficient when I go with my next move.
Okay. You are to research into the it says the clothing. They're saying the clothing and fashion industry, and consider being an entrepreneur in this industry. This will open doors for you with working with artists for their appearance.
Okay. Okay. My next question would be, lately I've been really unhappy. It's kind of been one of those time periods where I just have happy moments than actually being happy within myself. So
So I guess I would like to know, what can I do for ultimate happiness?
It's probably just the Venus retrograde got you acting crazy.
Yes, I get affected by every retrograde.
So what was the original question? I'm sorry, I lost. How can you?
Yeah, I was just wondering, what can I do for ultimate happiness? Or is it just, do I wait till the retrograde is over with?
To stabilize the emotions, you can cleanse more often using sea salt and lemon. You are not cleansing enough to maintain spiritual equilibrium, and your emotions and thoughts fluctuate between negative and positive so frequently because you carry psychic sludge. Does that make sense?
Yes. Okay. And I guess my next question would be, what's next for me within my love life? That's been very up and down too.
This also is a problem. You must give time to spirit first, and then to relationships. Set forth by diligently giving to yourself first through meditation in the morning, cleansing baths, and then try to establish your identity in this relationship.
Okay. And I guess
That's all the time we have.
Oh, okay. Well, you have a nice one.
No problem. You as well.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Actually, the 2 mix hers is 659.
How much?
She gave $5.
Okay.
She gave $4.99.
That's
They
fine.
talking about give her $2.59. 2 minutes and 59. No, I'm just playing.
Give her 2 minutes and 59
No, I'm
seconds.
just playing.
So
I'm just
petty.
playing. I'm just
It's so
playing.
petty.
No, I'm just playing. 3 minutes.
Hit the skull emoji if Marcus's
Lord.
head looks better in his helmet than outside the helmet.
No. Oh.
You know what? That's why I'm standing right here, because I'm vertically challenged and they can't really see me.
You vertically challenged.
Look.
You're not even giving them nothing to vote on.
See?
You're not vertically challenged, you're mentally challenged.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
That's why you got the helmet on.
See?
That's how you get clicks. Come on.
Look, somebody else.
That's rolling.
Well,
Safety precautions.
okay, let's do. Okay, AJ chilling. Okay, AJ, did you just headbutt me?
No, you did better yourself.
See there, you just
Nope.
Screw you.
He just catching on the field.
Right?
Hey.
Just tackling you.
Never mind. I'm gonna go sit down.
He
I'm
just.
gonna go sit down.
What are you doing?
Black special.
Trying to hide that big old booty.
Me being me.
That
I
booty.
mean,
That big old booty.
look, if you-
My touch turn booty. Boop, boop. Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
no.
Wow.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you all doing this evening?
I'm doing well. Go ahead with your question.
So I just want to know why is it difficult to get along with my mother and my twin sister? Like, is there something I'm not seeing that's in the way, or something like that? And will our relationship get better?
Okay, the first card that I get is the Eight of Wands. So I get that your sister and your mother team up against you and they isolate you anyway. I think that honest to God, I think that it's pure favoritism and perhaps your sister may be your mother's favorite child, and I must put it to you that way. I don't know if y'all have different fathers or what have you, but it's something about your personality that reminds her of the men. Like, it's something about your personality that just triggers things for her. It's like whatever problem she has in relationships with men, she also has those same problems with you. So if you tell her the truth and men tell her the truth, she's quick to cut them off. I get the card for the lovers. So here, do you have a boyfriend?
Yes.
She don't like your boyfriend either. So she's also jealous that you have companionship as well. And so I think that this very much factors into the into why it is that she doesn't get along with you.
This is my sister.
No, your mom. So as far as your sister, where I'm pulling about her, your sister is spoiled. Does your sister give your mom money?
Does my sister give my mom money?
Or is it your mom gives her money?
My mom gives her money.
Okay, are you financially independent? Hold on one second.
Stop. No.
All right, so you're financially independent. Basically, your mom has a superior. So from what I'm seeing, your mom has a superiority complex and it just doesn't work out with you. Now, what you can do to better the relationship with them, because your mom is an enabler and your sister kind of just acquiesces to your mom's demands, what you can do is, here's the Two of Cups. What you can do is you can actively try to like build a relationship with them by, how do I say this? You're going to have to really just be the bigger person at all times. I mean, it's just really, it's like if you want the relationship to work and you want it to work more than they do, you got to be the bigger person. Really that simple. The next thing that I'm getting here is the World card. So regardless of all this shit that y'all going through, y'all are going to be a family anyway. I think that within the next... Oops. I think that within the next 2 years, there's going to be there's going to be something that happens in the family. Either there's going to be a death in the family or there's going to be a divorce in the family. But I hear the D word, and it's going to bring you all together once again. Finally, with the Fool card, it's pretty much saying that you are the victim of marching to the beat of your own drum. So she feels your family operates more like a clan than they do a family. So it's pretty much like a groupthink mindset. But because you want to march to the beat of your own drum, they see you as the black sheep anyway.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much.
So just give it some time. I get that you're still young. Like, I get your energy is young, so it's like things in your family are gonna smooth out in a few years. Just focus on getting married and having your kids, because that's what I hear should be your main focus.
Okay.
Your mother's gonna be really, really sweet to to her grandchildren though.
That's normally how it goes.
You gonna be what to her grandchildren?
Very sweet.
Yeah. I noticed that with my niece.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
No, go ahead.
I
It's not tea. It's sugar or something.
We're gonna take one more call, and I'm gonna take one more call. Then I'm gonna do another reading.
Anonymous or I'll stick my poor little toe out there.
Hello, Candy Cane.
Candy cane.
hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay. So I just set up. Well, not just, but I set my hands and I just
go
want to
ahead.
know
I mean, you can't time it.
Not
if
pop
my
popcorn.
ancestors are
Go ahead.
pleased with it or pleased with me, and if they have any messages for me, and how do they communicate?
Can you ask that one more time for me?
Go ahead. Go ahead. It's popcorn.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You can't hear me?
No, somebody was popping popcorn when you were saying that.
So now you gotta pop the popcorn.
Okay.
So go ahead and
So
pop the
I
popcorn.
set up my ancestors all
Pop the
prepping,
popcorn.
meditating and stuff like that, and I just want to know if my ancestors are pleased with me and my offering, and if they have any messages for me. And
All right, if they're pleased. Okay, one thing. No, one thing at a time. You're asking a lot. Okay, so are they pleased with your offerings? All right. First, are they pleased with your offerings? Okay. They are accepting of the offerings. Absolutely. Next question.
Okay. And then I just wanted to know, do they have any messages for me?
About what?
Just in general, or I'm really like thinking about trying to change my career for change job or whatever, because I hate the job that I'm at. I've been there for 5.5 years, and I just want to know if they have any direction for me.
Do you have any direction for her? We urged you years ago to leave, and we wanted you to start this effort a while ago. So they've been told you. The options are to find immediate work in another position in the company, or you will start planning for a move to a city within the same state. This will bring a new position and will help you feel less sluggish on a daily basis. These options are always open at all times. There is no time limit on when this can be accomplished. Doors always open. Next question.
That's crazy. Those are the same options that I had already been thinking about. So that's crazy. Then my last question was just like how, because I guess I'm just unsure of like how they communicate me, or like what the signs I need to be looking for that they're communicating with me. So how do they communicate with me in my dreams, or like people, like through people, or how?
They communicate through people, absolutely. And they communicate through the imagination and through tiny whispers in the mind. So if you can further develop your gift, you'll be claircognizant and you'll just download the information.
Okay, and I should do that through like meditating, and
That's the only way
how
that
should I develop that?
the only, as I've said before to people that keep asking me this question, and I'm saying this for everybody that's listening, the only ways that you can elevate yourself spiritually, and as far as your chi or your ashe or your energy, your chi, your ashe or your energy, whatever you call it, is through prayer and meditation, diet, and exercise. If you do those things, it will help you to be in spiritual alignment. You will start opening up new gifts. You will start making yourself more acceptable to different deities. You will start moving up in the spiritual hierarchy. You'll be a more powerful manifester.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Okay. I thank you so much for calling.
Okay. Have a good night.
You as well. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Whew. Anyway. Oh wait, I hung up the thing. I gotta get back on the line. Dang.
Next caller.
But-
More calls.
But you said you enjoying the calls?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I be trying not to interject like, girl, don't do that and stuff like that.
You should.
Like, let them get their message first.
Spice it up a little bit for me.
I want to know if old girl was gonna get some dick for her birthday. I should have.
Oh, we should have asked that when she get some dick for her birthday.
This service is provided by freeconferencecall.com.
How long you got on this
This
popcorn?
line is now on.
5 minutes.
There is.
How long you got on this popcorn,
Look,
nigga?
a minute 30
like
to get this shit where it needs to
It's gonna be
Let's be
burnt in
honest.
5 minutes.
Shit.
be. Y'all be on some other shit.
I'm trying to make sure we got a good ass show going. Shit. Okay, so I can't remember who else we were doing a reading on tonight. What are the other options?
Erykah Badu. I remember that.
Oh, it was Erykah Badu.
Baby girl. I mean, if I need to put in,
Yeah.
I kind of want that shit.
You want to put what?
She want to be the next caller.
No, I don't want to be the next
All you
one.
want to do is
I
get a
wanna
live
be-
reading?
I want to be the absolute last. Oh,
No, I'll
man,
give you the
no,
last
no,
reading.
shit.
We'll bring you on. We'll bring you on, and we'll read
Get
for you.
all up in your business.
Oh, because y'all gonna whip that little trash compact that is the Cirque du Soleil of trailer trash. So yeah,
We're not. We can take one more super chat. We can take one more super chat, and that's it. We're about to do a reading on Erykah Badu and get ready to close this show out because my bitch got to be up for work in the morning.
Thanks to you, I got a job.
Hey. All right.
I'm having fun. So if you want to run a little bit over, I'm here. I'm having fun. I'm
Okay.
tuned in.
Well, you gonna get paid.
Front row seat.
Well, you gonna get paid, bitch. Co-host. Young LA.
Young LA.
Young LA. I was thinking of Leah.
Oh.
Paulay. Young LA. Okay, we're going to do a reading on Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu. Erykah. So, what are we going to ask about Erykah?
I would like to know two things. One, what was her relationship like with Andre 3000? And is her vagina as magical as it is rumored to be? Or is that an illusion? I feel like it's real though.
You feel like that pussy?
She give me like good pussy vibes.
Good pussy vibes.
Mhm.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what you think that pussy hitting on?
I want to say like an 11.
So you think she can shoot the pussy from the free throw line or from half court and then get a slam dunk?
I feel like if you toss her pussy in the air, it turns into sunshine.
I can feel that.
Right?
I can feel that. Baby, if you toss Sterling booty into the air, bitch, it's in a solar eclipse. That ass is so fat. Woo! That thing looked like a truck. That shit was so big, motherfucker. That thing was, I mean, y'all gotta see it. Woo! And then he got his pants, he got some basketball shorts on. I don't know if he can pull them up all the way, but then you can see that thing sack, man. I saw that boy, that shit was like two, like Louis Farrakhan said, two big old cantaloupes, two big old basketballs. The NBA booty. The NBA booty.
I like that analogy, NBA booty.
NBA booty.
Okay. I have more like a tennis booty, but you know.
Tennis booty. You got tennis balls.
Yeah, tennis balls back here.
I got marbles.
get that shimmy on,
You
boy.
said only one more, right? Only one more.
Yeah, one more, just one more. Is Erykah Badu pussy really hitting like that?
Oh my god. Bam. Yes.
All right, so now we're gonna talk about Erykah Badu's vagina. Vagina.
Popping like popcorn.
Badu box.
Her pussy popping like popcorn.
Is her pussy yanking?
Okay, now there's a closed cowrie over the wedding ring. So pretty much this is basically saying that she got the type of snatch that it make you want to get married. Okay, so once you hit it, you just dead silent. You like, shit, I'm marrying this.
So in the wrestling business, we call that stingray, because when it gets in, it hooks, and it won't let go. It won't let go. So you got that stingray pussy. That's what she got. She got the stingray pussy.
Hit the skull emoji if you got some stingray pussy.
And that stingray can also kill you.
I mean,
Hit the laughing emoji if you think that Sterling got some stingray booty.
oh my God.
Stingray booty.
All right, okay, let's get back to it. Okay, all right, so okay, the man is over the cabinet. So this is saying that men, like Erykah Badu is a freak. That men get more freaky when they deal with her. There's the intelligence token over the world. So basically, she talks real sexually to them prior to the encounter, and during, she's like real, like she talks them into it. She talks them out of their nut. The romance token is over the makeup. So she likes to, dress up. She likes to look really, really pretty. So she will wear makeup. She likes to role play. I can see her wearing 2 pigtails, like dressed like a porn star. Okay. Or a schoolgirl. There's a strength token and an open calorie over the Harlequin mask. So pretty much, Erykah Badu is very spiritual, but she fucks like she doing it for the 99 and 2000. She got that back that ass up. Like, no, she does the black porn star shit. Like, Erykah Badu will get into a split and just start bouncing.
She do a split on the dick.
Exactly, and literally like got the hands up.
Okay.
And so the witch token and the guardian angel are over the black plague. So pretty much this means that pussy is look, the witch token is over the black plague, all right? So basically once you hit it, you don't quit it, okay? Once you go black, you never go back. Once you get Badu, she gonna do you, okay? Cause that pussy like voodoo. Okay. There's an open calorie and a closed calorie over the jinx. So this pretty much means that if you do right by her pussy, she'll do right by you. And if you do wrong by that pussy, she gonna do wrong by you. So she got pussy that really does change you. It changes your fortune. So if you anoint her vagina, she's gonna anoint your life. If you fuck with that vagina, she gonna fuck with you. So it's like she's enchanted her vagina, y'all. But I get that. I don't get that Erykah Badu did some rituals and stuff. I guess she made up some shit. Erykah Badu was like, "Look, I'm gonna do a year's worth of baths in mint, bay leaves, and chamomile tea." And she's like, "This is gonna make my vagina got some like." She created a ritual for her vagina. It has its own special powers. This ain't no mutant pussy, but it's got the X-Men special. There's
the hem of her labia. Give me some lessons.
There's a woman over the crabs. So this is saying that she may have had crabs before, but I mean that's just one thing that's coming up. The ancestors token is over the treasure chest, and the quarter is also over. The quarter is over the treasure chest and the snail. So this is saying that her ancestors blessed her with good vagina, but it's also saying that she's slow to give that vagina away. Because she knows what it can do. Now we about to get into Andre 3000.
The magical dick.
Huh?
The magical dick.
Right? Is it magical thing?
That he got magical dick?
We got magical thing.
Are we going to ask about his dick or what their relationship was like?
Oh, no.
Relationship was like, this is a Badu reading.
Oh, okay. Badu, what was their relationship like? All right, Black Spectrum Shimmy, y'all.
With the chaos era.
Black Spectrum Shimmy. All right. Oh, shit. Thank you. Okay, their relationship. All right, so there's the woman over the beehive. The woman is over the bourgeois. So this means that they're basically Erykah Badu helped Andre 3000 to build a new following or to become like have a Beyonce-esque energy. There's a closed carry over. I don't know nothing about Andre 3000, so if I'm getting this shit wrong, let me know. There's a closed carry over the raw chicken. So she stopped him from chickening out, like with romance and relationships. She helped him like fall in love for the first time. There's a closed carry over the cash register. So bitch better have my money. She also took a lot of money from him. He invested a lot into her. There's a courage token in the 6 over the penny. And it's over the dead end. The courage is over the dead end. So he had a petty ass mouth. He was sassy like a lot of these Atlanta niggas. And she shut that shit down. She helped to mature him and to evolve him as far as his temper and his sassiness. There is a closed carry over the corn. So this means that she made him a lot less corny. There's a simplified token over the lips. So she helped to like I don't know his music, but basically what this means is that she introduced him to she introduced intimacy into his music, romance, intimacy. If there's anything sexual, romantic, loving about his music after the relationship or during it, she had the influence on him in that regard. There is a quarter, the 1 of action, the 6. Over the sponge. So she introduced him to spirituality, cleansing baths. He's much more spiritual. She made him more intuitive. There is the wedding ring and the good luck token over the stork. So she married him to have a baby by him. She married him because she wanted to have a baby by him. Or she wanted to look, literally, she wanted to have a child by him. She looked at this man, was like, he's going to make a good father. He's a good dude. He got a lot of potential. But Erykah Badu is a healer. She has this energy that's like, she likes, I like broken people. But she likes broken people.
I think we all kind of like broken people.
I mean.
Leo, Pisces.
Scorpio.
Exactly.
We love us some broken
We
people.
love us. We love us.
We
People
love trying to
who
piece
we
people
can-
back together.
Hey.
So she wanted to have a baby by him, and she felt that she could evolve him. The man, the good luck token is over the Agungun, so she introduced him to ancestral worship. The open carry is over the Wi-Fi, so she helped him to build his spiritual connection. The protection token is over the Jesus Christ. So pretty much Andre 3000 had problems with, Andre 3000 had he had a lot of internalized, there was a lot of internalized misogyny from living with his mom or like his childhood. Erykah Badu helped him to gain a better spiritual connection, to be more intuitive, to also practice forgiveness towards his mom, and that helped him to better love on women. And that was also integral to him appealing to women through his music by introducing intimacy, romance, and those types of like dating sort of situations into his artistry. The intelligence token is over the Medusa. So this pretty much means that he was petrified not by her beauty, but petrified by her intelligence. He could not get shit past her. Her third eye was real open. This was one of the women that was smart. This was one of the first women that he met that was significantly smarter than him and financially as successful as him. And he didn't know what to do with it. There's a 6 over the masquerade mask. So in their relationship, he never felt like he really got to know the real Erykah Badu. He felt like he was knowing Erykah Badu, the healer, not Erica Kane, whatever her real name is. And so there's the direction token pointing north, which represents spirituality, is over the witch. So she also introduced him to witchcraft, magic, and candle energy work. The open cowrie is over the Black Panther. So a lot of what they bonded over was Black empowerment and Black liberation in their relationship. Does Erykah Badu deserve to go to heaven or hell?
Nigga, heaven. You gotta open these niggas' eyes.
Just off the pussy alone, she deserves to go to heaven.
Exactly. She giggling. Hey.
All right, hit the skull emoji if Erykah Badu deserves to go to heaven. Hit the flame emoji if Erykah Badu deserves to go to hell.
Pure skulls, all skulls, but she deserves to go to heaven. I see some skulls, okay. We got 2 votes, pure skulls, and Erykah going to heaven. Okay, more skulls, all right.
How many fucking bags of popcorn y'all niggas popping?
I was thinking the same thing. Like, how much popcorn are we eating?
Because I'm pretty sure can't nobody hear my shit.
Oh
then.
my god. But I underpopped that. I I don't know how you're a fucking.
The kernels are the good part. Like the half
It's
pop
the
kernels,
small,
they
you
sell
gotta remember
bags of
this
that
is
shit. That
snack
shit is
size,
crap.
not the big size.
Yes.
Anyway, so
Exactly. That's my favorite part.
No, I got one. I got a couple more. Are you gonna pop another one? You sure?
We're done.
You know
No,
what else
he's
is
not.
popping? Erykah
We're
Badu's
done.
pussy. Who am I calling?
Spirit Life and Jessica Facile. I don't see you all on the call.
Actually, Williams, Tony. Who's that person? Williams.
Don Williams.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the last one. And Spirit Life actually put $5 in there after. Well, she put it in right before.
Okay, we're not accepting any more super chats.
So Spirit Life can be the last one, I guess. I'm just letting you know. I wouldn't know.
You keep repeating yourself. All right. So, all right, y'all. We're not accepting any more super chats. Don Williams. I don't. Don Williams, are you on the phone? And who is 13? Huh?
Twan. Don Williams, what's super written on there? The last four.
Don Williams, paging.
All right, Don Williams. I have been looking for work since I graduated from graduate school. I can't find work. Don, I don't know what your number is.
And 1 through 6. Don't ask.
I'm gonna just see if this person is Dawn. Okay, so this is Dawn.
Okay.
All right, so Dawn, hello. Hey, how are you?
How are you?
I'm doing very well.
Good, good.
Okay, so you're looking. So what did you?
Happy Halloween to you guys.
Happy Halloween. So what is your graduate degree in?
Physician assistant studies.
Physician assistant studies. And you're looking for a job as a physician assistant?
No, I'm looking for a job in healthcare because I didn't pass my board.
So you need to pass your boards.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So you want a job? So
In healthcare because they only give you a certain amount of time to take your boards. So I passed that time. So in order to get a job as a PA, I would have to go back through
You the best.
the entire
You the
program
best.
all over again.
they don't have something where you can do a continued education and perhaps just take a class and that will reset it?
No, I've been calling around to a lot of grad programs to see if I could do that, but thus far I haven't found one where I can use these courses to sit and take the boards again.
Okay, this is going to be a little bit difficult, but let's figure it out. All right, what can she do to find employment in the healthcare industry? So the first thing that I'm seeing here is that you need to do more prayer work. That's the first thing. So you're gonna have to pray for this. If somebody put in the comments a health adjacent job, I'm not sure of what your salary will be. I don't think that you're gonna get what you're looking for. I don't think that you're gonna get the salary that you wanted to acquire once you graduated from graduate school. But I see that a large part of what's going to play into you getting this job is prayer. So the other things that I'm saying, yeah, you're gonna have to do magic for this. You go look, hey, look, this shit is so fucked up. You gotta do some magic. You're gonna need to burn a green candle. There ain't no other way to put it. I get the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Empress. I'm sorry. Well, what you got going on? You trying to find a health adjacent job with a graduate diploma, and trying to find a good salary for what you're looking for. They're showing me you can work in health administration, yes, but honestly, you're gonna have to do some magic work. You're gonna have to light a candle to better attract a position to you. That's it. It's like you're operating outside of divine order. So you were supposed to pass the boards. Period. Point blank. You were supposed to pass the boards. The spirits cannot operate outside of that order. And I see a healthcare administration job. You should apply for jobs that people would normally have a master's in healthcare administration, because you're supposed to be running the hospital. That's pretty much the only thing that I can see that would give you the salary that you're looking for.
Okay, that's what I thought, because I had a dream that I passed the board and I was shown a score, but then when I went in, I didn't make that score.
Let me see. What does that dream mean? It was a nightmare. That was not a dream. That was actually a nightmare. Yeah, and it was talking about you really wanted to pass that, but I don't know if you studied effectively. I do see that you studied hard. They're saying that you got in your feelings. Like you didn't study as effectively as you needed to, because something about just immaturity. It's about you not wanting to study. It's like you didn't do it as much as you should have. And then it's also about you were I get that you were working when you were supposed to be studying. So it's like you worked more than you studied. Like, so I think that dream was an indication of what could have been, but being that it didn't play out, I wouldn't say that was a dream. I would say that was a nightmare. And then the Nine of Swords came up. I want you to burn a green candle, and I want you to petition to your ancestors for them to bring you a job in healthcare administration. I want you to apply for jobs based in that industry based around their salary. I would also like for you to consider getting a doctorate degree.
Yes, I could take those courses from the PA program and use it towards a doctorate degree.
That's the only thing. You got to do something. You got a useless degree. You got to do something. Right. You have to do something. So I'm telling you. Let's see. Should she do the PhD? The Six of Cups. The Emperor. I'm the Emperor. The Seven of Wands. So I'm basically putting you up on game. I'm helping you to steal some. I'm helping you to game the system. I'm the Emperor. And so the Six of Cups, here it is. I am giving you the information. So yes, you do need to put those. You need to put those credits towards another degree and apply for another job. So you need to have your PhD applications out by January, and in the meantime, apply for those jobs. All right. Next question.
Okay. My next question is, I had some stuff in storage and it was sold, and I'm trying to find out the person who purchased the storage unit so I can get my stuff back. Yes.
Okay, so you wanted to know, can you get your stuff back?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Can she get it back? This is not possible. It says they are not aware. They weren't even aware it was stolen. I think that,
They auctioned it off.
and you want to know
If she can buy her stuff back
from? Okay, do they have the records?
I'm in the process of trying to see if I can.
They say they do not have this. They do not have this on record. They only have transaction numbers to credit cards. No names. This was not kept in their record.
Okay. So I won't be able to track that information down to possibly purchase my stuff back.
You're gonna have to go to someone that you're cool with there that's going to look up those credit card numbers, match the credit card numbers to somebody's name, then go to those people and purchase it back.
Okay.
Because I don't get that there was any form or document. I don't see documents that they were signing. I see them signing receipts.
So there's no paperwork.
Yeah, there's not a paper trail. All right.
Okay. All right.
I thank you so.
Thank you guys.
You're so very
Have a good
welcome.
evening.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, I've got to get this. Let's see, how many more? Do I have?
Do we have any more callers?
Y'all actually still taking people?
No, I'm just trying to, not like that. I mean, like,
I was about to say.
Spirit Life and Jessica Facile. Okay, so I see Jessica Facile.
All participants are off hold. All participants are on hold.
Okay, Jessica Facile, you're on the air. I'm ready whenever you are.
Hi guys, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
We're fine.
Yep, I'm good. You good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So my question to you is, I am basically going through a change at my job. There's a lot of changes happening, and I was wondering if you can just basically give me some insight on my position at work.
What type of insight?
Well, I work in the real estate industry, and basically my company just got sold over. So I'm just trying to figure out if I should stay with my old company, or should I just go with the new company that just bought my old company, if that makes sense.
No, it doesn't. Like, I don't understand the question. Like, your new company got bought, your old company got bought by your new company. So should you stay with your old company or go with the new one? You have a choice?
Yes, I basically have a choice.
Okay.
I wanted to know what
All right, so what are the consequences of the choice? That's what I'm about to ask. Okay, so the consequences of you staying and the consequences of you going. That's what I'm going to do.
okay.
All right, so the consequences of you staying, consequences of you going. Oh, I got this deck upside down. Consequences of her staying, consequences of her going, consequences of her staying, consequences of her going. You need to stay where you are because you have a good relationship with them. You're also gonna find out that this company, like where you are is where you should be, and I don't think that you should move to this next company. I think that if you move to this next company, you're gonna have to reestablish your reputation. I also think that you're gonna be dealing with sexism because they're gonna keep you feeling trapped. They're gonna have you feeling like you're trapped or tied up in a corner. I think that this new job is going to be very good for you in terms of you being able to, like, you know, get promoted. No, the old job is good in terms of you being able to promote yourself. So I see that there's a man that you have a good working relationship with there. Y'all are kind of like teammates to each other, so I would say stay there. I think that there's too much isolation at the new job.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. Oh, you're probably talking about my manager. She does give, like, a masculine energy.
Yeah, whoever it is has masculine energy.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much.
What's your next question?
My next question is, my assistant manager, I just want to know basically what is her deal, because she tends to give me issues. And I'm just like, dude, I just want to do my work, get paid, and go home. Like, I just always feel like there's some type of tension or hostility or some type of jealousy. And I'm just like, I don't understand where that's stemming from.
She has issues. No, she has issues with envy. The judgment card is coming up. So she is very critical of other people, but that's because she's insecure in herself as the Queen of Swords. So she's very cerebral. She's very self-aware, and she tries to basically she's felt awkward most of her life, and now that she's in a position of power, she wants to make other people feel awkward. So she's basically trying to relive out high school. She is very petty. No, I thought I heard you talking. She is very petty. And this is because she lacks a lot of moral. She doesn't have the same moral fiber that you do. I get that she needs to do more prayer and meditation. She is envious of you because you have everything that she doesn't have. This isn't in terms of your skill set or in terms of your job. This is more about superficial shit.
That makes so much sense.
Okay.
So is she going to leave anytime soon? Like,
We're actually out of time.
oh, damn it. Okay. Well,
It's
thank
okay.
you so much. I greatly appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right. I think.
So,
Hold on 1 second.
you already know. I'm curious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the last one. Hi, I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay, I'm back. My question is, what part of Africa is my ancestor come from?
I can't answer that. Ask another question.
The question kind of figured say that. What generational curses did they pick up?
Okay. I already know Baron gonna be smart mouth and be like, where are they from? From? You're from many tribes. Many fucking tribes.
I'm fun.
And sometimes he pussy. You're from pussy.
Damn.
Let's see. Well, it looks to me that there's corruption in your family where there have been men stealing money from people, or men, like, basically theft. So basically y'all steal from each other. And also y'all, that's the main curse. It's like y'all could steal from the capitalist system to better the family. Instead y'all steal from each other. So the generational curse is a crabs in a barrel mentality. And the only way to elevate out of this spiritual curse is through prayer and meditation. Because there's a lot of spiritually inept people in your family, mainly the men. The men walk with the spiritual limp, meaning that they think that they have, basically they are spiritual people, yes, but they don't walk along the same path of God. And I think that they allow the women in their family to lead them and the women are subservient. So it's weird. It's like, basically the men in the family could be stronger leaders and better supporters of the women in the family, but that's the generational curse.
So how would I get that removed? Would I have to just get work done?
Yeah, you need to get work done. Yeah, but I mean, everybody needs to get work done. But everybody also needs to work on themselves. So the best way to remove a generational curse is to have kids that
You don't raise in those traditions.
exactly that you don't raise in those traditions. That's the best way to break the generational curse. Other than that, everybody can get work done. You can pay my godfather $300 and you can Western Union him that shit and you can get the work done. But basically, long story short, the Ace of Cups is talking about immaturity. Ace of Swords is talking about the truth. 10 of Wands is talking about carrying a burden. So the best way to end the generational curse is for the men in the family to stop being petty towards one another, to be honest about where the money is going, or at least taking money and this type of theft, and to also stop putting this burden on other people. What you can do to end the curse or to interrupt the pathology is to not marry a man that's going to steal from you and have kids.
Okay.
So living your best life.
And not going back and forth with these niggas.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. How many more minutes do I have left?
We don't have any.
Okay. Then I'm good.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
You're so very welcome, Spirit Life.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Bye. All right. And that was tonight's show.
You gonna answer that one's questions over there?
Christina, you coming on live? Am I answering your question?
Alive?
Oh, you drunk?
No, I'm sleep drunk.
Sleep drunk?
Yeah. What was the question?
You want to answer it?
No. I want, like, I'm so mesmerized by you. I want you to answer it.
I didn't know if you wanted to read
All
tarot.
right, go ahead.
What's your question?
Oh, from me?
Yeah.
Jesus. Yo, what's wrong with this young generation?
Oh, Lord.
Like, I love the young generation, but what is it that caused them to have so much trauma against anybody that has authority against them? That's...
So what's wrong with these kids? Why these kids so mad?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, let's go with authority over them.
Do they need more ass whoopings, more spiritual
Do I need
healing?
to talk to them a little bit more?
All right. So, who is my godfather?
That
Why do y'all act shit like this?
So you can get the hookup.
I
Give
mean,
them that $300.
They gonna visit them. They gonna visit
you
them.
should only ask who my godfather is if you want to pay him for some work. Okay, he a real ass voodoo priest. He real as fuck. 4 generations into the shit. Great, baby. I'm 5th generation Haitian voodoo. Okay. His name is Gerald Ismo. My godfather is a professor, like I am, and he's an initiated Hugan, a Sangwe. So he's initiated at the highest level. My godfather, his spiritual name is Metpoto. He gave me my name Negzo. So that's all y'all need to know. Anyway, what's wrong with this generation? I ain't going back and forth with you niggas. Living my best life.
I'm trying to live my best
Here, go
life.
ahead, spread them, because I need to know how I can reach these children.
Black Spectrum Shimmy.
Oh, with the phone face. We got a phone face. And the dab. I'm not going to acknowledge that. Dab is where I stop.
Whoa. The new generation living their best life. They ain't going back and forth with us niggas. They living their best life. Oh shit, damn, this boy is reading the dog shit out of it.
Oh.
I just snatched
Dog
spiritual
shit out of
wigs.
me.
Hell yeah, shit. Okay.
Screw those little kids. I need my reading.
Now she got her own question.
I'll let it go.
But that's my last reading for the night.
I mean, you heard me when I was talking about them little.
Okay, I think that's it.
All right, y'all. All right, after this, we getting off of here. Okay, so what's wrong with the younger generation? Oh, shit.
Entitlement? I
Huh?
can tell you that.
Well, there's a witchcraft token over the research tile. So this means that the younger generation does not study. They don't do research. They are the products of it.
Ooh.
Accurate.
But they're
Which
the
I don't
product.
understand because honestly, I'm gonna talk to y'all right now.
The younger generation is a product of y'all politically apathetic motherfuckers. The reason they don't
Yes.
research is because y'all
Yes.
parents didn't teach these motherfuckers. See, my mama was a good mama, okay? I had a good ass mama.
Why do I have all the answers to everything and I don't want to look at any of them? That's it. I have every answer and I don't want to look at any of them.
Right, y'all got Google, y'all got the internet. Do you remember Ask Jeeves, or is that before your
Ask
time?
Jeeves,
Ask
no.
Jeeves was
Yep, like
was
that was
our
our
Bitch, you were
Google.
only 2 years older than me.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Now,
I
Marcus
feel
is
like
8.
I'm way older.
No, Marcus is way older.
Okay.
I think Marcus is the oldest person here.
Step Marcus is only 2 years older than you. Okay.
Marcus is like 39.
Yeah,
You
whatever.
look good. You look good.
Ooh, black don't crack.
He showed don't. Marcus
Black
39,
is not
baby.
crack,
Mm.
Unless you go against black, like Stacey Dash.
Okay, but no, there's a witchcraft token of the research, and that means that they don't do enough research, and that's what's hexed them. But you know something? Y'all niggas don't look. When we're talking about this younger generation, y'all motherfuckers the parents of them bitches. And if anything, they the product of y'all. Okay? I'm part of this younger generation, kind of, sort of, but not really. But clearly, my mama raised me the right way. So y'all didn't raise these motherfuckers because y'all parents didn't raise y'all because y'all got weak ass ancestors. Woo!
Ooh.
So, all right, but for real,
Oh, dang.
let me just get some silence for a second so I can close this shit on the fuck out. All right, so 2 closed calories over the beehive. So this is saying that they don't follow historical trends. They have their own individual mindsets. There's no collective consciousness amongst the younger generation. The man is over the yield sign. So this is saying that as far as listening to their fathers, the masculine parts of themselves, the ego, they're real cautious. So they are very intuitive, but it's a closed calorie over the penny, meaning that they pop off at the mouth, they petty as fuck. There's an elephant over the no speed limit. So this is saying that they feel that they're very valuable and they feel like they are the greatest thing in the world because the elephant represents an animal that's valuable from his toenails to his tusks. So the closed calorie is over the Buddha. So this means that they're not in alignment. There's a turtle over the witchcraft token. So this is saying that they're going to be very, very slow towards moving towards like spiritual enlightenment or trying to become enlightened. So they're going to resist the collective consciousness or being a part of it. There's a choose peace token over the swine. So rather than choosing to be peaceful, they instead want to cast their pearls unto swine and spend time doing shit that's not good for them, like a lot of y'all motherfuckers. There's an open calorie over the chicken, meaning that they are cowardly, and the spirit recognizes that. There's a 4 of action over the broken eggshell, so this means that they come from broken homes. There's an open calorie over the egg, so over the whole egg. So this means that they are immature in how they speak, that they don't really know what they're talking about. They also didn't do any research on it. There's a downward token over the wine glass. So they're also part of a very sexual generation, but it's more sensual than ours. So they're going to be more about romance, love, intimacy. There's a simplified token over the jellyfish. So Barone is like, the shit is simple. These motherfuckers enjoy walking into a burning house because they're uneducated. There's a protection token, the wedding ring, and the protection token and a wedding ring over the curse. Sorry. So this basically means that they are pretty much married to the generational curses that y'all have imposed upon them, and they have no protection from it. So what we're looking at is basically an STD has not been treated and it's flared the fuck up. So first it started as a small bump. Now basically you look like a mushroom. Like your whole entire body has turned into a fungus.
The untreated version of herpes.
I get an open calorie and a closed calorie, the good luck token and the good luck token and the probability of luck over the masquerade mask. This means that they also deal with a lot of instability. So they have a lot of like mental instability as well. They have a hard time gripping like what is reality and what's not reality, because they don't trust the information that's been passed down to them from their parents, nor do they trust the information that's around them, and they don't want to do any research on it. There's a closed calorie over the dead end. So this is saying that no matter what they do, as long as they're staying in the same habit, these same habits or thought patterns, what you all are going to see is that they are doing things that lead them to a dead end, and that's what frustrates y'all.
Ooh, this is good.
You
Accurate.
If you're a teacher, you
Thank you.
ain't completely done yet, but I'm clapping. Okay.
All right.
Good.
So, Mama Leah, Step Marcus. Hey, Step Marcus. All right, one last time, just for the fuck of it, Black Spectrum Shimmy. Okay, so thank y'all for tuning in to the reading for our Halloween special. We did readings on Erykah Badu, Marie Laveau, and Amy Winehouse. I hope that you enjoyed those. We also did live psychic readings. We also had to determine should this person go to heaven or should they go to hell. Trying to figure out what else is going on, but make sure that y'all go to www.blackspectrumnetwork.com to purchase a private psychic reading. If you can't afford my psychic readings, I'm now running a special. My Black Friday special is now put in place. For $35, you can get a 15-minute reading. For $50, you can get a 30-minute reading, but only during the week of Black Friday. Go ahead and book. The shit is going to fill up. I promise to God. Go ahead and book y'all. That's pretty much all that I have to say. I know that Marcus is going to get his big head ass up and he's going to plug his business. But before he says that,
Take your ass to vote.
Good goddess, do you want to pop off? You got something to say before we go?
That's all I have to say. Thank you for having me. I had fun. I loved learning about Badu pussy. That's one of my favorite subjects. And take your ass to vote.
Take your ass to vote.
Take your ass to vote.
You voting for Stacey Abrams?
I already did, boo.
Oh.
My early voting done.
Hey, and make sure that y'all check out my psychic reading on Stacey Abrams. It's 42 minutes long.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
All right. So, best friend.
Yep.
Original Marcus.
Original best friend.
And Step Marcus.
We've been friends for over 10 years, bitch.
Damn. And we look
No,
good.
it's going to be 10 years next year.
And we look good.
We sure
look
do.
good.
It's going to be 10 years next year in November. Because I remember I started working at Telephone in 2019. I ain't trying to
I
call
was
myself.
pretending to work at telephone still.
Yeah, you know you got everybody thinking I'm really damn 39.
Marcus
Anyway,
ain't.
this
Marcus is
motherfucker
not
here.
39. Marcus ain't 39.
33.
You look good for
I look-
39, Marcus.
And look really good.
39.
How old are you?
33.
Marcus is 33.
34 in December.
Okay.
Sagittarius.
Woo woo.
Yep, exactly.
Alright, cool.
Hating on
Yeah.
Scorpios ain't gonna help.
We
of course.
lose in life.
Anyway, y'all can go ahead and see about me. Website www.lightswitchllc.com, Instagram at ATL Computer Repair, Facebook Light Switch Computer Repair, or you can give me a call. Serious inquiries only. 678-995-3720. Appreciate you.
All right.
What's up, Dr. Charm?
I'm so glad that y'all enjoyed the show. We're going to be working on the Sterling special this month. Also, we have an announcement. Sterling's about to have another baby. So go ahead and give the hand clap emoji.
Yay, baby.
Are you not?
Baby.
We skipping this year?
Say another football player, possibly.
You actually think about this too. Are we skipping this year, or are you gonna not have? Are you gonna have?
Oh, you're something else. Yeah, we skipping this year.
Okay, all right. He's not.
Boo!
Oh, he's not having a baby this year,
Say,
but you know, 2019.
Right.
Of course not.
2019, the baby coming.
2019, we're gonna get another baby. We're getting baby number 9 in 2019.
You almost passed up Bobby. You almost got that one Bobby.
You already got a starting 5 and 3 to sub.
All right.
Basketball starting lineup.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We hope that you all enjoyed the show. I think tonight was probably the best show that I've done forever. So with that being said, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for support, bitch. Oh, hammerhead ass. Oh, my arm broke. God damn. Oh shit.
I know.
Oh.
Heal yourself.
Ooh. Damn. It feel like Sterling sat his ass on my shoulder. That thing heavy. Shit, I can't even pick up my shoulder. God damn, bitch, move. Ooh, shit. Anyway, all right, but yeah, all right, y'all, but no, for real. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for supporting. I hope that you all enjoyed the live show. This was very, very fun. Make sure that you all tune in about 2 weeks, because next week is my birthday, so I'm not gonna be on live. So I'll see y'all in about 2 weeks. If not, it's in 2 weeks. It'll be in December or something. Because this is the month of November. It is a hustling ass month for me and my nigga, because me and him, we got a lot of work to get done. We got shit we gotta film. And December gonna be dumb ass popping, y'all.
Okay.
Dumb popping December. That's what we call it. Dumb popping December.
Stay tuned for December.
All right.
I just want to throw that out there. I forgot who it was, but somebody said their birthday was tomorrow. So happy early birthday.
Great. Happy early birthday.
And she was gonna ask, was you gonna get some dick?
I hope you do. I hope it's good.
You hope it's black?
I hope it's black and it's strong.
You gotta do that
Right.
when you do that. Wakanda forever.
Nigga Conda! Nigga Conda! All right, y'all. Bye.
Bye.